To install the add-on, we are going to go to Edit, Preferences, then we go to Add-ons. Click on the arrow in the upper right and then Install from the disk. It will appear in the Panel tab N. In the Setting panel, simply with a single click on the Blender for 3D Print button, we will be able to configure Blender for 3D printing since it adapts the entire environment to work in millimeters. In the Printer Manager, you can generate the printing volume of your printer and you will also be able to remove it very easily. You can generate a printer with a rectangular or circular base like Delta-type printers. We manually enter the dimensions of our printer and click Generate. With the Drop to Bed button, we adjust the model to the printer's motherboard. We also have the Support section where by clicking on Overlay, we can see the areas that are in danger of being printed incorrectly and require support. By pressing Paint Support, we enter the Support Painting mode and add supports manually. Once finished, we are going to press the Escape key and we will have our personalized supports. Render Print Simulator basically uses the sculpture mode color to apply a print line effect, as if the model were printed in the final render. The Normals panel simply shows me the orientation of the normals. We can correct it with the flip button or recalculate for correction. Scale, Align, and Explode. Here you can basically scale uniformly according to the Z-axis. We enter the height in millimeters and press Scale, and that's it. We can also align objects based on their axes, with an appearance based on graphic design programs. In force, we will be able to explode the piece like ZBrush's explode function and rejoin. In the Joints and Pins panel, we will be able to make cuts with the Cut button. I recommend that you make sure that you do not have any vertex selected when using this cutting tool. To confirm the cut, we press Enter, and then we are going to press Rip and Separate. We will notice that the object is divided but remains hollow. To solve this, we are going to fill the gaps with the Fill Holes button. Now we are going to create the pin that will act as a socket. We place the cursor pointing to the place where we want to generate the pin. In these fields, we are going to enter the dimensions of the pin, and finally we generate it. Once the pin is positioned, we are going to generate the live female with a margin of 0.3 millimeters. To perform the operation correctly, we are going to first select the pin and then the object that is going to act as the female. When we press the button, we see how the pin expands and then we apply. Now we are going to create the male. In this case, we are going to first select the object and then the pin. Click on Create Male and that's it. We eliminate the excess pin. The export module will allow us to easily export the model to STL and OBJ formats. Something very special about this add-on is that we can send our models directly to the slicer. This module automatically detects which slicer I have installed. If it does not detect the slicer, you can select it manually. To be able to send to Bamboo Studio, we have to take into account that it has to be a triangular mesh. That is why we are going to decimate first.